What's going on, guys? John here. Yep, everything's moving. Good. John here with the first day of my 365 days of no fucking around. That's what this series is. I'm not gonna waste a single day this year. That's the point. So many times okay, you're waiting for Wednesday, and then Wednesday happens, and then you're waiting for Tuesday next week, and then you're waiting for Friday the week after that. Like, no, there's days in between. Let's not wait. Let's do shit every single day. So that's the idea. Every single day, I'm gonna do things. At least film an episode of this, and then have that working. I don't know. Um, so hopefully, this will be like if you have trouble with like New Year's resolutions, or if you want to change something, I'm gonna do it. I'm actually gonna just fucking do it. And if I succeed, then maybe you'll see something that inspires you to succeed. If you maybe something will be instructive. I don't know. If I fail, maybe you can also learn from that. It can also be like a nice learning experience for all of you. The reason I'm filming this is because I work better when I think people care about what I'm doing. I know that's weird. I know people say they care, but like it's not the same. I need an audience for what I'm doing because otherwise I feel like I'm doing it for myself and then I get bored because I know what I'm going to do and then I just stop doing it, whatever. So this is a way to help me stay accountable for what I'm doing. And I have a lot of shit that I want to get done this year. So let's get right into it. I have an outline here about what I want to change and what I want to my goals that I want to set. That's what this video is about, goals. So professionally, I don't have a job. That's like a huge deal. I have some subscribers on a channel, on a couple channels on YouTube, but really that's not much. And then I do comedy, which I have to pay for at some places to do it. So I'm at negative money there. So that's not good. That's not. But I'm not the kind of guy who will take a job at uh, anywhere that's not like Costco, like Starbucks. No disrespect to the people who work there, but I can't do it. I just can't do it. So I'm gonna try to avoid doing that, and I'm still gonna try to make money. Let's see how it works. Uh, Traveling is a thing that I love to do. I love traveling. That's what this channel originally started out to be, if you'll remember. But that never happened. I didn't film on the trip, on the Euro trip, because I was lazy, because it's work and I was having fun. So so that's a shame because it was a good trip and I could have filmed some of it, especially like Estonia and Lithuania and places like that. Could have filmed very, very easily, but I didn't. So I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to start filming out here in Los Angeles. I'm going to start filming like snippets out on the pier, out on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, all those different places everyone knows about. Maybe you'll see it and you'll think, that looks great. I want to go there. Or hopefully you'll see it and you'll think, I'm staying the fuck away from there. And then, you know, there will be less traffic? I don't know. No, there won't. That's not even true. There will never be less traffic here. It doesn't make sense. So that'll be good. Traveling around here, it's easy to write because I never think of LA as a travel destination because I'm fucking in it all the time. I'm always in it. So it's not a travel destination for me. It's home, unfortunately. But for some of you, you might like dream of coming out here. So I can do a travel blog from home without going anywhere, which seems weird. But there you go. Comedy. I mentioned that. I do comedy. I do comedy out here in that city. All over the place. There's open mics just all over, all up and down that joint. And it's the worst. They are the absolute worst. Open mics, anyone who says I love open mics, they're full of shit because they don't, because they're not good. It's good for when you're trying to get over stage fright, but it's not good for like your material. Like I guess it is. I guess it is in a way that if you make those people laugh, you've won. But if they don't laugh, that doesn't mean what you said wasn't funny. It just means that they're focused on their own thing. So it's not a good gauge for material. So that's why I like getting onto shows much more. I think everyone does. I still don't get paid for those shows, but they're better to try material on. So and then okay, so acting. That's what I'm actually out here doing. I no, that's not true. I'm up here to go to school so that I can do science and math. But I'm bad at those things, so I'm doing acting in case that fails, which is a horrible way to live because if you have a backup plan, then it will fail. But acting's not so bad. It's fun and it's also very lucrative if I, put the work in. And I love doing it. I'm taking an acting class right now and it is seriously the most fun, most interesting class I've ever taken. Without a doubt. Because day one, we're just getting into who we are and why we are what we are and then how we control that, and it's fucking insane. So that'll be fun to see how that develops. And as I go through the audition process of getting onto a thing, I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works getting an agent. I don't know how that works. I don't know. I don't know any of this shit. So I'll be learning it, and then I'll tell you guys how to do it. And then probably it'll be different when you try it, but at least I gave it a shot. I love how this series can totally be non-instructive if they change everything. I don't know how it works. We'll see. We'll find out. Personal stuff is like I want to lose weight. I'm not the fattest dude, but I'm not anywhere close to looking how I want. And that's a very easy thing to fix. That's just changing your motivation. That's all that is. And since I'm motivated to do this series and I'm motivated to change and I'm motivated to show progress, I think it's going to be easy to do it because it'll be the most visible thing that you notice. And that's kind of that. Eating better also. I don't eat well. I don't eat vegetables or fruits usually at all. I have a gag reflex for that shit, but that's something you can get over if you focus really hard. Like traveling, when you travel, eating the food is like the thing. That's the thing you have to do. And I just don't ever do it. I never do it, and it sucks. I always find a pizza joint down the street, which is great that they're everywhere, but it doesn't open you up to those people. So when I travel, I've got to get over that shit. Academically, here's where we go to the school part. I suck at math now. I didn't used to. I used to be pretty good at it, but now it's been a long time. It's been 4 years, 5 years since I gave a shit about math, and I want to keep going with it because it gets really intense around the calculus era, and that's where I'm at. And I failed twice, and you get 3 shots at it in college, at a community college where I'm going to. You get 3 shots, and then you're done, and then they don't want you anymore because you suck. Why waste their time on you? Same with science classes. Organic chemistry too. But see, all the science classes don't matter if you don't do math. If you don't do math, you won't get in anywhere. And that's kind of what stopped me from transferring because I didn't have the math, and like every UC wanted like 4 semesters of math. And you can't get to 4 semesters of math without getting through 1. So, oh man. But it's going to be tough because a lot of the teachers at the school that I go to don't speak English either at all or very well. And then I'm supposed to, on top of that, learn another language, which is calculus, from people who don't speak my first language. So I'm double translating, and it's really hard. But if I put in the work, I know I can do it. And if I don't procrastinate, that's a big thing. I always put it off till 45 minutes to an hour before it's due and then wonder why I got a B. I still pull off B's. That's not bad for fucking around. But if I did it in a reasonable amount of time, I could probably get A's. And that's my goal. I don't want to just pass these classes. I want to fucking ace them because I have to because my GPA sucks. So it's a necessity now at this point. So that's kind of it. That's kind of the whole scope of my goals for this year. And we'll see how many of them I get through. If I get through them all for some reason, which would be amazing. If I do, though, then I need to set new ones. And I'll let you know about that when it happens. This is just a very basic vlog. I'm not going to do those jump cut edits. I tried that earlier today, and it didn't work out. So I'm just gonna do it. We're about the 9:30. That's not too bad. It's going to be much shorter than this usually. I don't want them to be 10 minutes every time, but it's the first one, so that's all right. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, subscribe, like it, and you'll see all 365 days. And if you're watching it from the future, This will be good, like nostalgia. Ooh, look how he was back then, living at home with his parents like a noob. All right. See you guys tomorrow.